Hello again, budding cartoonists, and welcome back to this series on cartoon drawing fun with puns. Now, before we start, of course, if you could subscribe if you haven't already done so, that would be fabulous. And also, ring that little bell icon if you want to know what's coming up next. Okay, well, our fun pun today is a sea lion. And of course, lions that go to sea, fierce creatures, so probably end up as pirates. So here we go. It's going to start off with our sea lion's scowling eyes. So he's looking out to the side like that. And he's looking over his nose. The lion's nose comes out like that. Okay, another line coming about there. And then the nose takes up quite a bit of the end of his face there. Okay, it comes out like that, with another line coming in here. And then the shape goes underneath and curls back up again. Like that. And of course you get the two nostrils coming in like that, okay? Now, being a pirate, you know, he's only got one eye, so he's got an eye patch coming down over here. His big eye patch will cover that area there. And go back up again. He's also got a bandana around his head and his forehead like that. Okay. And springing up from that we have his magnificent mane, of course, like that. The big spikes of hair coming up, curling round, and coming down around the other side of his nose there. And on this side, start to spring the other way, and they'll curve like that, and come back down towards the back of his bandana here. The bandana would go around behind his ear. Put his ear down about there. Make it slightly fuzzy, okay? Bandana will continue down here and then be tied in a kind of knot. So you'll get the ends streaming in the breeze. Like that. Okay? Give him a bit more hair here. I think coming out about there. And then some more coming out there. And then you get a line, slight line, fuzzy line coming down towards this kind of hole of the shape of the front of his mouth, which curves around like that. And the kind of cat has got a line coming down the centre, like that, okay? And then this other line coming down here. And you imagine the scowl on his face, so it comes up like that. Grrr, you know, his teeth in the middle there. And of course, a couple of big fangs. There, like that. And the lion's big chin coming out with a bit of a fuzz on the end of it. Coming in like that. And that line will continue down and join the end of the chin. Okay? And then this part here would join in with the mane. Imagine it coming down, tucked in the front of his jacket there. Okay. Right. Now, what are you doing? Well, he's holding his sword, his cutlass, aloft, so his arm would come up like that, and we'll give him a nice big broad sleeve to his jacket. Lots of buttons on it, maybe some pattern on it as well, some stripes. Okay, now he's holding in his fist his cutlass, so he put his thumb up first, and then you get his paws, his fingers coming over the hilt like that. Okay. You see the hilt appearing there and coming out there, the back of the hilt, and then you get the hilt guard coming in there. Nice big curve, like that. Okay. And that part there. Coming in like that. And then the centre of the cutlass coming up behind his head. The blade raised aloft, like that. Okay, now his other arm is coming down about here. I think, by the way, I think I'll add a bit more hair coming out here. Hairy chap, you know. Give him plenty of hair. There's some more there. Okay, another arm coming down here. Just by his side, I think, to be honest. And we'll give him the buttons again. And the little pattern coming in there, like that. Now, being a lion, very broad-chested, very powerful, so bring this curve right into a very small waist, puffed out. Oh, almost as if the big belt down here is pulling all that in, you know. There's a big belt buckle. And down there. Coming down there too. And in the center here, we'll have the kind of part of his jacket, which comes in like that. Maybe a curve coming down there. Like that. And then on those you'll have these kind of patterns coming out as well. Pirates are very proud of their dress, I think, you know, so I'll give this sea lion something to be proud of here. You've got a pattern coming in there like that. And that will continue below there, the bottom of his jacket. So you get maybe that kind of shape there. Much the same as the lapels of his jacket there. And you get these sort of shapes coming in like that to copy those. And then his jacket itself coming out like that. Then below that, we're going to have his legs. Short, wide trousers, like that. And these little legs coming in below there, going into his buckled shoes. There's a buckle there. And over the top of that shoe. There's the back of the shoe there, a nice long foot. And give him a heel and the sole, like that, okay? And one coming down there, there's the buckle. And there's the back of the shoe there. And the front coming up. I'll give him a bit of a heel. And the sole coming in there. Excellent. We could also give him some stripes on his socks there. Make him look a bit more piratical. And this hand here, just by his side, I think. And there's a fuzzy paws. Like that. And not forgetting his lion's tail coming out. Like that. And with a nice big bushy bit at the end. Okay, and just finishing off his eye patch now. Nice and black. Okay, now we can move on to these shapes here. I think what I'll do is I'll colour the background to these stripes black and make the stripes themselves white. So I have quite a dramatic sleeve there. And around there. Okay, and I'll continue and do that on these as well. Right, I've just finished off shading down the lapels here to that shape there. The belt will be black too, so what you can do is to make it look shiny is do a stripe like that, then another one, and then leave a bit of white and then shade in the rest like that. Okay, so bring that tip there, shade that in black, and then leave a little bit and a smaller bit, and then shade that bit as well. You do that with the centre part of the buckle, a wee bit of a highlight there, almost if the light's catching it. Okay, now we move down to the socks, stripy socks. Put that in there. Excellent. Maybe finish off by making your shoes black. Why not? Okay, just finishing off with shoe now. And then perhaps just add another bit of his bandana swinging out behind him here. Like that. Excellent. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you can join me again for another tutorial. But in the meantime, of course, all the best and happy drawing.